When we use extinction, are we reducing a behavior or suppressing communication? Hi, I'm Dr. Megan, and I guide people in growing, learning, and cultivating connection and curiosity. And today, we're going to talk about issue number 2 when we look at extinction-based procedures. And that issue is, what are the skills we're suppressing, especially communication? Oftentimes, when people use extinction-based procedures, they are taught to use them in conjunction with something else. Differential reinforcement is typically the go-to. However, when done in practice, I very rarely have seen someone implementing an extinction procedure combined in the moment with differential reinforcement, meaning it's very, very rare to find someone helping and coaching someone through a situation, how to navigate it, how to have their communication honored, and how to strengthen their self-advocacy skills during moments of need. Most extinction-based plans that you'll see have a component where a replacement behavior is being taught, but it's not actually taught well. First of all, there's not a lot of training and explicit instruction done. All of the things that would need to be done to train that actual replacement behavior typically isn't happening. It's almost like, let's just put it on paper and see if the child will start doing it. The other issue is in the context where someone is engaging in unsafe behavior, where they need the coaching, they need the prompting, they need the support the most. That's when people do full-on extinction. They ignore. They might walk away from the person. They might be physically trying to force them to do something and following through with a demand. And they're using the most intensive, most intrusive form of extinction that they possibly can during the time that the person needs support the most. And in doing that, we start to see suppressing of skills. I know that probably sounds a lot different from how you might have learned about extinction. And I know yesterday I said we're likely creating more intensive, challenging behavior as issue number 1 during the extinction burst. With issue number 2, again, the person who is engaging in unsafe behavior is doing whatever behavior has been selected for them by the environment. And when we implement extinction procedures, especially full-on, planned ignoring, force prompting for escape extinction, we are not giving them an opportunity to have their communication, to have their own responding acknowledged, affirmed, supported, and promoted. Instead, during a challenging behavior, a distressed behavior, we could be teaching. Now, you can't full-on teach a skill during, an intensive behavior, but that is our time where we should be increasing our support for our clients, not removing it, not pulling out everything or trying to make things harder for them by physically forcing them through a demand. Whatever the unsafe behavior is that's being targeted for change, again, was selected by the environment for a reason. This is the way this person is communicating, whether it's distress, whether it's some sort of want, need, etc. It is a form of communication. And when we don't acknowledge that communication, when we don't provide support and help them in being successful with navigating the environment, we are teaching them your communication doesn't matter. And honestly, when I first started in the field, that's how I was taught to look at it too. We need to teach them that this way of communicating doesn't get them anything. But if we're not putting in the work to teach them based on their own preferences and areas where they have strengths, how to communicate safely and really putting in the work on that, and then coaching and supporting them in the moments of most difficulty, how to navigate and communicate in ways that are safer, we're not benefiting them. However, anyone who has used an extinction procedure would know usually you're not providing supports or helping and coaching your clients in those moments. So if you agree that we need to be spending more time teaching skills before we put in extinction procedures and providing support if we do have to use extinction procedures, type communicate in the comments and make sure to give me a follow as we continue to dive in on the issues with extinction and how to navigate them.